All right, family. What's going on? So it's your brother Mahdi here, New Millennium Bankers. Now we got I'm gonna say a quick stream, uh, but we're gonna be thorough with this here, right? So I'm gonna get straight into it. I don't want no introduction video or nothing. So now, if you are watching on Instagram, we're also on Facebook. If you want to come over here to Facebook, we're also on Facebook, YouTube, two Facebook accounts, and on YouTube. So what we're talking about, we just want to talk about what's your plan for the fall of America? What's your plan for the fall of the United States economy, to be more exact? All right. What is your plan, right? Because the signs are clear. Listen what we're saying. The signs are clear. They got stuff coming out every day telling us that the American economy has collapsed already. And what is upholding it? Well, what's upholding it is us. We upholding it because we can't see the signs. And it is clear that the American economy is in ruin. So now the number one fall is the dollar. So how long do you think they can continue to print fake money that ain't bagged by nothing, that ain't produced by nothing but credit, right? How long we think this can last? When the Secretary of the Treasury just came out, Miss Janet Yellen, Zionist Jew, we just tell you who it is. She a Zionist Jew, right? Pro-Israeli, right? Straight up hater. She just came out and said that they need to up the debt ceiling, that it had reached too much, $31.4 trillion. That she said that was too much. But we did a stream Tuesday night, and the debt was at 31.5 trillion. So who paying attention to the signs? All right. Now, but I'm just saying, what's your plan? What's our plan as a people? Because the black man, the black woman, we at the bottom. When it comes to everything in America, we at the bottom. We at the straight up bottom, right? We at the bottom in everything. Socially, politically, health-wise, banking-wise, business-wise, we at the bottom. So what's your plan? It's 2023. What's your plan? And this stuff is speeding up. It's going up so fast, right? COVID didn't even wake us up like it should have. But we started seeing people having to get fired from their job, all this type of stuff like this, right? And we seen the bubble that the ones who's supposed to be proficient in economics, they saying the ones who's supposed to be the expert, they saying that COVID was a pin to the everything bubble. They called the bubble the everything bubble. So everything is in a bubble. So what's your plan? Do you have a plan? Are you even preparing for it? Right? I just got off this phone with somebody, or just was texting somebody who, like my brother, he told me he gonna pray about it and see what happened. I said, brother, you feel me? He told me, now listen. He said, listen, man. He said, I'm gonna pray about it. I said, brother, you don't pray about them bills. You go to work to pay your bills, to pay your rent, take care of your family, right? Rightfully so. You don't just pray about that, so you're going to pray about this. I said, man, God ain't no spook. God is not no damn spook. He's a damn man. And this system we operating in come out of the mind of a man. The founding father. Well, no, don't come out of the founding father's mind. It come out of the Zionist Jew mind. That's this ecosystem and this economy that we in. It come out of the Rothschilds, the Warburg, the Rockefellers. It come out of their mind. It ain't just magically pop up and boom, we here. You feel me? That's what he just told me now. Then he said he was thinking. He said, I'm thinking. I said, thinking how? And you got a 401k and a retirement plan, and they just released articles saying that the debt ceiling, this debt crisis, is finna eat that up. That's what they said. They said it's finna eat it up. I ain't writing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like a mourner. This like my brother. So I'm just sending it to you. But you're gonna choose to say, no, I'm gonna stay in cash. What? You're not gonna even pay attention? Then had a nerve to say you're gonna pray about it. Well, why you don't pray about your light bill being paid, and you don't never go out and do nothing. Just pray about it. Just see your lights come on. Right? Just pray about it. We know ain't no spook. We get cartoonish when it comes to stuff like that because we don't know what to do. We really afraid. And we got too much faith in the American economy and this government, family. It's going down. It's going to bottom out. So we just want to know, what's your plan? What's your plan? Do you even have a plan? This is 2023. How long y'all think this is going to run? What's your plan? Now, the reason we asking you that, because if you don't have a plan, we have a plan for you. Now, in our plan, people have a misunderstanding that we're not saying it's the only plan. But in our humble opinion, it's the best plan going right now. Not only does it protect you from the collapse, but it also opens up the door for you to get paid right now before the collapse actually happens, so you can still utilize it, because we're getting paid payback rewards or interest, a percentage on our money every 7 days. Every 7 days. We on here every day telling you this, showing you this, right? This is what we're saying. So this is powered by the blockchain, and it's powered by a fintech banking institution called Gold Standard Bank. Like, fintech means financial technology. The technology is advanced. Family, at one point in time, wasn't no Facebook. At one point in time, wasn't no cell phone like we know about cell phones today. Right? At one point in time, wasn't no car alarms and all this stuff here on your car. It wasn't no electrical car back in the 80s and the 90s. Wasn't no, they were talking about it, but it wasn't there now. Now you got every major car brand, they are now producing their own electrical car. So what's going to eventually happen? Where the electrical cars are going to eventually take over the gas cars. Right? But if you'd have told that somebody in the 80s, they wouldn't believe that. The 90s, that was 30 years ago. They didn't believe that. But this is the advancement of technology. At one point in time, we had beepers. The young generation don't know nothing about no beeper. They don't know what that is. What is that? What's a beeper? What's a pager? They don't know nothing about that. Phone booths on the corners. The advancement of technology now. Now we walking around with a computer in our hand. We don't have to use the phone book no more. The average household don't even have a home a lifeline. Don't even have a home phone. The average home in America don't even have a phone to the house. Don't have a house phone. Right? If they do, they don't even use it. They won't answer to nothing. They just got it because it's connected to the Wi-Fi and all that there. That's it. That's the only reason they got it. They don't use it. Period. Because everybody got a cell phone. Everybody in the house got a cell phone. What they need the home phone for. You feel what I'm saying? They'll get that number out because they know they ain't going to answer. You feel what I'm saying? But so what's your plan, family? This is 2023. We've been sounding the alarm for 6 consecutive years. 6 years. Now, that's nothing compared to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan been sounding the alarm since the 70s. The nation been sounding the alarm since the 30s. But we see stuff happening. And we haven't seen the total fall of America. But if you really got eyes and it's really open, it's evident that America's done. It's evident that it's done. Everything done. The stock market done. The whole economy done. The workforce, everything. They politics. When they allowed Donald Trump to become the president, that should have told everybody right then that they done. They done. We don't even need to see nothing else. We need to be thinking about self-government getting out of this here. What other system is available where I can put some cash to work while it still has some power? While it still has a little purchasing power, what can I do with it that's going to put me in a whole nother system though? You feel me? Right? We let the media taint our views about crypto in the blockchain. See, the power of crypto is not cryptocurrency itself. It is the blockchain. Crypto is just proof of ownership of data of assets that you have that is handled and stored and transferred, moves over the blockchain. So it's the blockchain that's important. You can have crypto, you can't have cryptocurrency without the blockchain, but you can have a blockchain without crypto. Let me say that again, because I know y'all didn't hear that. Listen, it's the blockchain. So when we telling you we blockchain banking, what we saying? Well, we are banking over the blockchain. Well, we are in control, we're decentralized, and we get millionaire rates of return. Millionaire rates of return. And one of the reason why I love crypto is because I don't trust the bank, I don't trust the government, because I know they're going down and I know they're the real crooks. So why am I going to continue to trust that? Well, they can't even explain to us why we still paying taxes. Black people, black man, black woman, when are we going to wake up and say, hey, why the hell we still paying taxes? Huh? Every other week, another black boy get killed by the police. Every other week, might be every other day, right? Somewhere in America, a black man or a black woman is getting brutalized by the people that's supposed to protect the community. This is happening, and the government don't do nothing, don't intercede and do nothing. So why am I paying taxes? For what? To uphold this here. Then they explain to us, why do we send billions of dollars to Israel? Explain. Can anybody explain that? Nobody explain that? See what I'm saying? Why is my tax money going to Israel? Can't nobody explain that though. And some of us are too cowardly to ask about it. Some of us say it's just what it is. No, that ain't just what it is. We got homeless people in every major city in America that was caused by the banks and by these drug pharmaceuticals, these drug outlets. Because America, y'all know that America is like the #1 narcotics country in the world, right? All the CVS's, what's the other one? Wells Fargo. I mean, not Wells Fargo. Walgreens. Them ain't number drug dealers. They ain't number legal drug dealers, right? That's it. That's all it is. Because they're giving you some pills and stuff and some medicine that don't heal you. They actually make the problem worse. Now, this is what's happening. But it's like, what are we doing when we see this happening? Right? When we see this happening, what are we doing? What's our strategy? What's our goal? What's our focus? All right? What's our focus? Family, listen, you got to get out of cash, but you got to be looking for a system. You got to get out of the system of cash thinking. You got to get out of that system. You got to get in a system where you can benefit and get paid every single day, where your money can get paid, and where you can have these assets. See, look, we're in the system. I want to paint this picture for y'all. Let me paint this picture. Let me pause. Let me paint this picture. Let me paint this picture for y'all. All right. The Federal Reserve. The international bankers who set up the Federal Reserve, they are the #1 benefactors of the dollar. All right. Now just say for instance, that before they start releasing these dollars that ain't bagged by nothing, right? The dollars that we got in our pocket right now. These here. Just say this here. These here. Just say these here. Just say they started this and they released this. But they was assets. And everybody had a chance to get them. Or you had a chance to get as many of the dollars as possible before they go into circulation. And you're going to be able to buy stuff with these dollars in the near future, right? So just say this now, because before the dollar became the #1 reserve currency, this had to be their vision, but they only allowed a certain few people to get in. So as they were switching and taking the dollar off the gold standard, they was getting in and letting everybody in that was going to benefit from the movement of the dollar later on. Because when they first set up the act, that wasn't happening. Because the dollar wasn't accepted around the world at that time. It didn't become the #1 reserve currency until 1944. Bretton Woods, the same year that these crooks came out with the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, the same year, right? Now, why is this important? Well, if this is what they did, and this is how they seen it, say, look, we're going to produce these dollars. And all the dollars that go into circulation, we're going to get interest back off the dollar. So it's kind of like the dollar to them is an asset. The dollar to us is a liability. The dollar to them is an asset because every dollar that comes into circulation is interest attached to that dollar that goes to the international bankers, right? That goes to them. So imagine if you could get in a system that was outside of the dollar, outside of that banking system right there, and you had the opportunity to get the currency right now, and you're going to be able in the future to buy whatever is in this system with this currency. How many of them would you want? And if you hold them in certain wallets, you will get paid from the movement of them. More of them. See, we're talking about being secure. We're talking about even thinking and considering an ecosystem that's outside of the norm. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're thinking about, right? So when we are saying this, family, we have to understand what we bringing to you in crypto over the blockchain. It's not just a coin for you to hold it and wait and see if the coin going to go up for you to go back into dollars. And the sad thing about it is some of us coming into this ecosystem, Gold Standard Bank, and we not getting the fullness of the ecosystem. So it's a big opportunities inside the ecosystem that a lot of people in the ecosystem still going to miss. Why? Because our mind is still on dollars. I still want this. See, our mind's still here. Our mind ain't on, I got to prepare for the fall of this. So whatever other type of currency I can get, I need to be trying to get that. And from all looks of things, crypto going to be here to stay. I haven't seen nothing that tell me all the cryptos just going to get wiped out. Right? Not when you understand the technology, not when you understand the blockchain. I can't say that all cryptos going to get wiped out. A bunch of them is. That the ones that don't have utility going to get wiped out. But the ones with utility and that's coming with a systematic approach to them and has a systematic dynamic to them coins going to be here. Bitcoin ain't going nowhere, fam. Sorry. Ethereum going to be here. Why? Because of the utility. Binance going to be here. And also the G999 and the Lydian Stater coin going to be here. Why? Because we got more utility than Binance, Bitcoin, and Ethereum combined. So if they're going to make it with their utility, well, we definitely going to make it over our blockchain. And our crypto, this crypto is set up to be a means of exchange. See, this is a currency. This is not money. This is a currency. 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 What is a current? Current. It has to flow. It has to move. It has to move. It's a currency. Currency. Cryptocurrency is not money. It is also a currency. But it operates over the blockchain and is decentralized. Big difference. All right? Big difference. So as these developers start to put more and more dynamic on the blockchain, more and more products on the blockchain, now we got Web 3.0, now we got the metaverse. See, let's break down Web 0.0 and Web 2.0 and Web 3. We're heading into Web 3 now. Crypto, the blockchain, open this up. Okay, Web 1.0 is the first phase of the internet, where you can just go on there and go on some websites. Okay? Web 2.0 is social media, also over the internet. Web 3.0 is ownership over the internet. Listen, let me repeat that. Do I need to repeat that? Somebody type it in the comment section for everybody can see what we just said. Web 1.0 was the first phase of the internet, and that's when you can just go to a website, log in somewhere, go to a site, go look at some data or something, right? That was the first phase of the ecosystem, right? That was the first phase of the Web 1.0, the internet. Then Web 2.0 was social media, MySpace, Facebook, Instagram, all this stuff here. Now Web 3.0 is the blockchain, and also over the blockchain we have metaverse. Metaverse is like a virtual reality, and it's going even faster because now you have the AIs, the artificial intelligence programming. But the blockchain is Web 3.0 because now we have the ability to own whatever we got on the internet. See, in Web 1.0, you didn't own it. Web 2.0, you didn't own it. Now here comes Web 3. You feel me? This is the advancement of technology. This is the advancement of it because we're going out of a centralized world, which Web 1.0 is, and Web 2.0 is centralized. Web 3.0 is decentralized. You feel me? This ownership is spread it out. It ain't controlled by, see, when you're on Facebook, this Web 2.0. Why? It's centralized. Because Facebook can take this video down, take my channel down, take the content, take the pictures, take everything. And don't give it to me. And don't allow me back on the site. Right? Can't do that on the blockchain. Can't do that on the blockchain. You feel me? Web 2, Web 1, there wasn't even no connection, no interaction. You didn't interact with nobody. You follow what we're saying? So family, Web 3.0 is our friend because it's allowing us to be in ownership positions. But let's go back to the topic. So what are you doing with the fall? What are you doing to plan for the fall of the dollar? What's your plan? Come on, what's your plan? Do you have a plan? And how many people can you invite to your plan? See, people get mad at us because we're planning and we have a plan. We have a strategy. And our tactics is to get as many people in as possible. Now, us in Forward Money Network, as New Millennium Bankers, our goal is 10,000 cryptocurrency millionaires by July the 4th, 2023. This is what our goal is. Anybody that's coming in and adopting our mindset, this is our mindset, right? This is warfare. This ain't we ain't just on here just trying to make some money, trying to make some dollars or trying to make some crypto. We doing that already. That's pretty much stamped in gold, all right? But our mission is to have an army with the mindset of millionaires that understand the power of this technology called the blockchain. The power of this technology called cryptocurrency. Understand the freedom of it, family. Let me break this down. A while back, I made a post and said, if you could have $1 million in cash or $1 million in gold, physical gold, or $1 million in, we'll say crypto, but we'll use Bitcoin for this particular subject. If you could have 1 billion, $1 billion in gold, $1 billion in cash, and $1 billion in crypto. The average person will say, probably give me the $1 billion in cash. The average person. Some a little more smarter than the average person would say, give me $1 billion in gold. All right. But the super educated of us, you feel me? We're going to say give us $1 billion worth of crypto. Why? Because it's borderless. Gold and dollars is not borderless. This is not borderless. Not this. Remember I said $1 billion in cash. I didn't say in a bank account somewhere. And that still ain't borderless, because if you try to move too much of it, then they can just stop that. Right? But with my $1 billion in crypto, that I can have the keys to it memorized, I could go anywhere. I can go anywhere I want to go, and I will be moving around the planet with this amount of money undetected. But you can't even do that. Listen, if you had $1 billion, $1 billion in cash, where would you keep it? You'll literally probably sleep with it under your bed. And you'll check it every so often. You'll be watching people in your house, everything. You probably have to stay by yourself. And then you can't let nobody even get a clue that you got it in there. You can't hope, you gotta hope that the house don't catch on fire. When you leave the house, you gotta hope you don't get no burglary or nothing like that, because if anybody knew you got that, they coming for that. You feel me? They coming for that. And somebody can put a gun to your head, force you to tell them where it's at, kill you and still get it. Right? Or they find you, whether you tell them or not, they just still find it. Right? But if I got my crypto keys here, you put a gun to my head to kill me, you get nothing. Because it's here. Now, they've been making these type of movies showing us the power of this. We just ain't been paying attention. We ain't been paying attention. You feel what I'm saying? Some aspects in the movies is what they trying to do and trying to roll out. So listen, family. We're going to be on Zoom tonight at 7:30 talking about our decentralized banking plan. This is what we're going to be talking about. We have a plan. Come and hear the plan. Come and be a part of the plan. Come and have this plan for your family. There's no reason to understand that, right? There's no reason to understand that. You feel what I'm saying? You follow what we're saying? There's no reason to understand that. You did? Why? Come and see the plan, man. Come and learn how we are getting paid at the tune of 4.15% per week, 16.6% per month. This is what we're earning. This is passive income, family. Passive. Unless you a big time trader, you can't even get these type of returns on a weekly basis. Unless you're just a hot shot, big time trader, we ain't even talking to you. All right. As a matter of fact, we are, because your network and your followers, the people you got influence on, they don't know how to trade like you. So you need to come on in and just invite them. You don't really need the income that we got going on. We understand that. Why would you lock up money over here with us for 18 months when you can put that money to work in these trades and getting paid probably 10 times more? That's understanding. We understand that. But the average person don't know how to trade like that, and the average person don't have a lot of capital to even make big trades if they was to win on the trade. You feel what I'm saying? The average person don't have that. So we have what the average person and the masses need, and for those that don't want to sit around and watch graphs and charts and all of that stuff. Because when you get into trading, this is very, it is very understood that you got to learn the graphs, the charts, and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? You got to learn that. That's what it is. So let me look at these comments. Okay, so Marco, you said 1 million in Bitcoin, not crypto for me. Well, I'm still talking about the underlying technology, but I would take 1 billion in Lydian status or the G999 over Bitcoin. Why? Because of the utility that we have. Matter of fact, let's go to that. See, because I'm all in on gold standard banking, what we doing. Bitcoin ain't had no system like this. Bitcoin didn't have no invitation party like this, right? And we're getting paid in Bitcoin anyway, all right? And I have been getting paid since we've been here on the stream. 1 minute ago, 1 minute ago, 1 minute ago. See that? Be getting paid while we're on this stream. Now, the reason that I would do this because it's in the system. Now, just the other day, unbeknownst to me, if you're on Instagram, I'm showing the screen. So come on over here, go to YouTube, Forward Money, for you can see what I'm showing in the back office. All right. Unbeknown to me, Gold Standard Bank gave me a mercury mining certificate full of Lydian status, $3,314.52 worth of Lydian status. I didn't pay for this. All right. Now, it's not only gave me this, but it put it at the percentage every 45, well, over a 3-year period, I'm going to make 90% on top of the 3,300. On top of the 3,300 now. In status though. Not in cash, not in USD Delta. We don't want that. Not in dollars, right? But in Lydian status. Now, the Lydian status coin is the official cryptocurrency to the fastest growing metaverse in the world called Lydian World. Now, we talking about imagine Amazon with their own currency. And imagine Amazon, let me give y'all a picture about our metaverse. Let me paint this picture for y'all, all right? Because some don't know. Let me paint this picture for you about our metaverse. Because some of y'all coming in here and you dead sheep to the metaverse, all right? We finna make millions out of this metaverse. I'm telling you, we're going to make millions out of this metaverse off of fees. Check it. Can you imagine? Just take, for instance, Amazon right now. Say, I'm in Florida. I'm a United States citizen that lives in the state of Florida right now. What if Amazon paid every Floridan citizen, right? Every Florida citizen, you feel me? Check it out. All right. That's understood, Marco, but Bitcoin don't have an ecosystem though. We have a whole ecosystem, right? You in the ecosystem, how you don't see this? You in the ecosystem, boy. Come on now. You in it. You in it. You half-hearted in it, or are you in it fully, Marco? What you in? You in 50%? Are you 100%? You feel me? The old statement look like you 50% inside of it, brother. Like you ready to go. Drop of a dime, you be gone, huh? Well, listen. Now listen. Listen here, family. Imagine Amazon paying every time somebody in the state of Florida buy something out of Amazon, that every citizen in the state of Florida get a percentage of the transaction fee. Can you imagine that? Now, how much money would I be making just from that? Because every time I leave my house, I see Amazon trucks all up and down the road. All up and down the road. I see the vans. I see the trucks. They all over, right? We see them, right? We shop at Amazon. So that means that every time that I was to buy something in Amazon, everybody in the state of Florida, every citizen in the state of Florida would get paid. Well, that ain't happening. But that's happening with our metaverse. You feel what I'm saying? That's happening with our metaverse, family. Do y'all understand what we're saying? That's happening with the Lydian World metaverse, and to buy anything in this metaverse, you need Lydian status. You need Lydian status to buy it. We got digital real estate. What it take to buy the digital real estate? Status. We got NFTs. What it take to buy NFTs? Status. We got health products coming that's finna come, the next product to come into the metaverse. What you gonna need to buy that? Status. Family, this is what we're trying to present to you. This is what we're talking about. So I don't care about the price of the state of coin. And I don't even care about the price of the G999 coin in its blockchain. Why does it matter? How does it matter? Family, y'all follow me? How does the G999 blockchain matter? Everything that we're talking about, including Lydian World, including the Stater, is going to be a smart contract on the G999 blockchain. So not only is the Stater hella valuable, but the G999 coin is probably more valuable than the Stater. Listen what we're telling you, family. Listen what we're telling you. We meet with the visionary about 2 times a month or so, right? Now, he's a no play business type of dude. He don't play. Like, he's dead serious about making us number one. And this is going to happen. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got tokenized real estate. Now, tokenized real estate is real tangible real estate, but it's over the blockchain as a token, whether it be 1 square foot, 1 square inch, a couple of square feet. But these tokens represent the physical real estate somewhere. That's going to be on the blockchain. And the G999 is the gas to the entire ecosystem. So what's the potential for them coins? But see, if you think dollars, you thinking about, let me get the G999 at this price and let me sell them when it go to this price. We ain't thinking about, I can buy everything, you feel what I'm saying? Everything to, listen now, and I can buy everything in the ecosystem with these coins. I got the official currency. You feel me? Think about it. It's really the Federal Reserve in reverse. The Federal Reserve set this up with a few families, with a few Jewish and just a few Gentile families, right? That they got ownership right of the Federal Reserve, and that includes the dollar. That's their number one product, the dollar. All right? So every time the dollar is moved, they get paid interest off of the producing of the dollar and also the movement of it. They get paid almost 3 or 4 times off the dollar itself. Y'all following this? Now, so it's like they own the dollar. So when we go and get credit, they making money because we go and get credit. Dang, this is deep, right? So listen, we have this in reverse over the blockchain. But we got the opportunity to get the coins, and we will be the ones to release the coins. Man, y'all missing this, man. Listen, we got the opportunity to get all of the coins that we can get. And when it's mass adoption and everybody come to our blockchain, you feel me? When everybody come to our blockchain, what we gonna do, fam? You feel me? What are we gonna do? We have them. When people want to come and buy this product, they're not gonna care what the price of the state of coin is. They're not gonna care what the price of the G999 coin is. It's like going into David Buster's. You gotta get their tokens. You go to Chuck E. Cheese, you gotta get their tokens. You go into a casino, you gotta get their chips. You ain't at no casino playing no cards and shooting no dice with no dollars on the table. You got chips. You had to turn your dollars into chips. Oh my goodness. You go to David Buster's, you ain't sticking dollars in the machine to play the games. You sticking tokens in the machine to play the games. This is what we're talking about, family. This is what we have in the metaverse. This is what we have on the blockchain. And we the only one to do this. So give me status. I'm going to collect the status. I'm not going to be on here pro bono because, see, listen, what you getting out of the meta portfolio, that's cash. So be wise. Turn some of that cash into these assets. Tether is not an asset. The G Euro not even an asset. So don't get caught up in this cash mindset. You gotta, when you come over here, we want to take you out of the cash mindset because it's finna be obsolete. We want to get you into the asset income, the portfolio income. Yeah, we got strong portfolios. Yeah. But what we're being paid, rewarded in, those are not assets. We got to move that into an asset. But it's an asset component to each certificate attached to it called meta mining. For the next 3 years, I'm going to get 90% of more coins every 45 days. And I almost got that Mercury certificate loaded fully. Got over 5,000 Lydian status coming just off that certificate alone. 5,000 of them. Man, please. Man, with that being said, family, you want to tap in with us, man, we're going to be on Zoom at 7:30, man. Come on, get on the platform. Come down, get down with us, family. We will see y'all there. Get with the person that shared it with you so you can come to Project Exodus 10,000 so you can see our decentralized plan so you can survive and you can thrive. We ain't just surviving the fall of America and the fall of our economy. We thriving. While everybody else scrambling around looking for something to do, we are thriving in the midst of all of this madness and all of this chaos. We thrive. Get with us, family. We out of here.